Okay. Fodlin Wins is actually my training mode song.
You can't hate because it is Jacob's birthday. He's allowed to choose.
Yeah, I do not have final say.
And
Jacob
honestly,
has final
like,
say.
shout outs to Vidrocker for being the homie and being like, you know what, yeah.
Not only is he a homie and agreed with it, he made it far enough in bracket for it to really matter. Not just matter, but like we would have predicted it would have mattered. But really matter for a lot of sets, because he is here in Winners Finals, making the run happen. Gonna try and snipe through this Lucina hitbox. I think that the disjoints will be very relevant, and the kill power from Lucina is incredibly relevant versus this Incineroar. However, it's still a similar dynamic to the Sheik that we saw in the previous matchup.
Where all it takes is just 2 whiff punishes, and Incineroar is either right back in the game or winning.
Although, you know, the secret sauce might be that Earl and Big Mac, very close friends, may have shared secrets in between the sets. We'll have to see. Almost killing.
Almost, but no rage, no revenge, not a whole lot. That if it was a little bit closer, maybe, but again, small battlefield splash zones, rather large, saving a life there.
Oh, the classic down smash tech chase. We see that all the time from Earl, and he is building a lead in an instant. And going high with that up B. Just to particularly snipe Vid's recovery on every single angle.
On the delay on the drift with that back air. Very nice, showcasing that patience in neutral, and is now up a full 2 stocks. This is rough.
Yeah, you are now in a terrible spot, because we talk about how good it is to trade with Incineroar when you're down 2 stocks. It is bad to trade. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be Bowser. It's terrible to trade. It sucks. But okay, you are on the board now. Getting in that side B, close out the stock. But look at the tech chases go.
On the down tilt, stopped it there. Tried the down air to catch on the 2-frame, not quite. And got the roll back. That is a JV3 to start this set.
You'll never defeat me.
That is
all I'm thinking of is, do you see that viral tweet where they had the 3-stock bowling graphic? I want that so bad right now.
Oh, we're getting Splatoon?
Just like someone hits the club, the bowling pins with a golf club. JV3. That's the funniest thing that's come from Smash Twitter in, actually, I rescind that because 24K's Twitter is actually
I'm about to
amazing.
say, yo, 24K's Twitter goes crazy,
Does
dude.
not miss.
It goes wild. I love 24K.
And shout out to 24K for just having impeccable taste in chiptune music for every single one of his clips. Because the chiptunes are perfect.
It adds.
He had Blue Resort theme from Bomberman 64 in one of those. Check that out. That song is just a banger.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah, incredibly deep cut. Anyway, we are here on Game
spike,
2.
but still getting these combos. Oh, that lariat knocking Earl out of the pressure, though.
That's the move you want to trade with. It's fast, and it does like, 16, 18%, a ton of percent, especially in the sweet spot.
Oh,
but that
frame on the
poke?
down tilt, that's it.
Dead. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't matter if he survived that forward air. That is all those resources gone. That was checkmate.
Earl has made a career edge-guarding characters like Fox, characters that have better recoveries than Incineroar. So he is not going to miss the mark on something like that. But great wherewithal on the ledge trap for Vidrocker. For Dr.YumYumYum, excuse me, YumYumYum, etc.
Oh, whip punishes on the side B. Relying on the pokes. Big up air coming through, immediately getting that advantage right back.
And on Vid's aerials, I think he's trying to find that like 30-degree angle above EarlOfM, where so you see the neutral air, it's at that slight angle. He's trying to get above that with a forward air specifically, but it's not going to matter as you have to burn resources super early to try and recover with Incineroar. That means Earl will close it out with the back air. Oh, what a wait, but turned it the wrong way.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because he's got the backup plans with the smash attack on the platform. That allows Incineroar to just basically get that lead right back.
And again, just finding an angle. At that time, it was under the nair. The times previously, he was trying to go over it. And so, turning things around with the crouch box here is Vidrocker. Now we have an even game all of a sudden. It looked like this was Earl's game to lose. Waiting out.
Bad spot for YumYumYum. Down tilt. Resources gone. Forward air. That's going to be it. And
clinical.
Now, it's just surgical. EarlOfM now with a 2-game lead. And especially that sequence at the end there. This was he was just kind of throwing out these moves just because he just wanted to space them out in neutral. But you did notice that it ended up in his favor because that down tilt that he did at the end, low profile that side B that could have put YumYumYum right back in that driver's seat.
You know what? I haven't played this game, so my Smash history is I played at Frosty Faustings. I entered the bracket. I haven't played since then until this week. And I've been playing like actually quite a bit this week to try and practice. Oh, okay, this is a banger. Jacob, you have good taste. And just in my couple of hours of practice that I played before this tournament and in this tournament, low profiling matters so often.
It does.
Particularly in a bracket run where you're playing as much as you do. Knowing your moves at low profile and knowing the moves that are vulnerable to said low profiling is an important part of any matchup's knowledge. And that's why you see, I think that's why Earl is particularly, like, even before he down tilts, he crouches first. He doesn't, like, down tilt with a C-stick. He specifically crouches and then presses the A button, right? Because the low profile can come out even earlier.
It's like one of my good Tekken friends who also is into Smash said, Smash is a 3D fighting game stuck in a 2D fighting game body.
That's not wrong. Soul Calibur is kind of like that too, although less to the degree than Tekken is. I think the 3D matters less in Soul Calibur, right?
Yeah.
Because the hitboxes are just bigger, especially the horizontals, right?
Oh, you tried to punish it with down air, had something going, but the down smash not going to chase. So now YumYum's starting to recognize those technique scenarios.
And that's, okay, this is the same spot that finished game number 2 is going to work out for Earl in first stock of game number 3. He gets that down tilt at the perfect timing to interrupt the up B, and then turns around with the forward air. But although Vidrocker is not out of it yet, he does find himself that Alolan whip to get the job done.
Oh, that's going to be a punish. Up tilt into the up airs.
Incineroar has to commit, though.
Oh, the hitbox clanking with the forward air.
What a great parry. And, ooh, taking the freebie. Not going to lead to a percent lead yet, though.
Yeah, from directly above that that lariat is.
This is a dead Incineroar.
Oh wow, yeah, that's again, that's clinical.
What a great snipe from Earl. He does not. He just looks undeterred. At any kind of recovery that Dr.YumYumYum takes, Earl's got it scouted. This Lucina is on point, and it worked on Ryu. Again, Ryu is a less extreme version of Incineroar. We talked about it a bit, like as a generalization in the previous set. So the same strategy working brilliantly for Earl as he waits so long, doesn't quite pull the trigger.
He wanted the dagger right there. He wanted to end this set right there, and now going that deep for that edge guard. It doesn't look like he's done either. That nair dislodging YumYum. He's got to make it back. Doesn't get the 2 from him. The down tilt, he gets that jump again with that nair.
Just barely off the mark. And okay, second time's the charm. There you go. EarlOfM 3-0s his way to grand final at Ignition number 262. Brilliant stuff.
Punch is ticking really quick.
He looked clean the whole way.
That was clean. That was honestly, like, Earl has always been one of the cleanest players in this region, hands down. And just, week in, week out, he shows
proving
that.
his way with Lucina in a Roy meta, right? Like, this character, people sleep on it just because that's like the trends of the time, but it's definitely viable and can get you to top 2 of this one of the stacked weeklies in the nation.
Yeah, it's proof that even though, yes, we are in the meta of Robs and Minecraft Steves and Roys, all the different characters that can literally just like blow you up with their explosivity. As long as your fundamentals are just so rock solid, you can punch above your weight so often. You can punch above your weight, you can beat that meta. Because as long as you just practice your things, you can succeed in this game.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. Like, this is a character specialist game for a reason. And as long as your fundamentals are sound, as long as your game plan is sound, and as long as you are consistent with it, it's a recipe for success.
Good stuff to Earl, who, how many ignitions has Earl won? Has he won 2? Yeah, 1.
I was about to say, Earl has won a couple of ignitions, both in Smash 4 and Ultimate.
I meant specifically